I don't think it's necessarily bad to put a vacation on a credit card.
Look at that. Hey guys, AJ here back on one for you. And guys, these Disney vacations are getting out of hand, man. Guys, what kind of idiot, dolt, moron, goof, loser
Beta Bear
gets themselves in thousands and thousands of dollars just to go to Disney World? Guys, there are people in, 10, 15, 20, 30, $40,000 in debt to go to Disney World. What kind of dumb, stupid move is that? And guys, that's why so many Americans are dirt poor.
Hide the money, y'all. There's poor people around.
And for Disney World, guys, hey, I don't like theme parks, guys. I don't like roller coasters. I don't like theme parks. I don't like overpriced food. I don't like the cud chewing, knuckle dragging goofballs who go to theme parks, right? Why? They have a thing called Disney Adults. It's the saddest thing you've ever seen. Guys, go to YouTube now or TikTok and search for Disney Adults. It's so pathetic. Their whole life is going to Disney World. Guys, what a joke. Says, let's go back to the Dumpster Nose TikTok and look at how expensive that it is to go to Disney World. And guys, let's get into this.
The cost of a 5-day trip for a family of 4 to Disney World. Happiest place on earth. So we're going to take 2 adults and we're going to take 2 kids between the ages of 3 and 9. So you're going to need about 5 days, 5 nights of hotels, 4 to 5 days of park passes. Multi-day use ticket-based pricing now for 5-day base ticket, 1 park a day, is about between 570 to 870 adults. So the sweet spot there is about $700 for tickets each person and about $500 for the kids. You're at $2,400 for tickets. Let's go to lodging. But we're going to go with on-site because most families want to be on-site. If you go off-site, you save money on the lodging, but you have to pay for transportation. On estimate, if you go super cheap, about $225 a night. If you go middle of the road, you're talking about $400 a night. And if you want to do like the nicer places, $800 to $900 a night. $1,100 for the hood of Disney, $2,000 middle of the road, and you're at $4,000 if you want to be in like one of the nicer ones. We're gonna go middle of the road, right? So now we're at $4,500. Here's where they really get you: food. If you are going on a budget for food, you are talking about $200 a day. On average, snacks, quick service at the carts and stuff like that, maybe a table service if you have some chance at a discount one, you're talking about $350 a day. And if you decide to go to one of the little like themed ones, you're talking about $500 a day. Let's go mid-range. Now you're at another $1,750. We'll go low end. We'll call it $6,000 now. Don't forget your flights. The average round trip for a family of 4 right now is about $1,500, $7,500. Airport to the resort is going to cost you about $50 per adult round trip. It's another 200 and something bucks there. But here's where they really get you. They're going to get you to buy the Lightning Lane multi-pass. That's going to cost you about $650. We'll round around, call it $8,500 because we're up and down a little bit here, okay? You're going to walk out of there with merchandise. Let's say you go low end of merch for 5 days. Let's call it $300. You are going to spend $8,500. But the average family, as of 2026, between $10,000 and $15,000.
Look at
By
that.
the way, they're hiking ticket prices again next year.
He said the average is $10,000 to $15,000. Look at that, guys. And that's not throwing in all the luxury stuff. You know what I'm saying? What a joke. What an absolute joke. So someone says it's cheaper to fly to Japan and do the same thing. You guys, it's so funny because this one girl did the math with Taylor Swift tickets, and she actually showed that it was cheaper for her and her sister to fly to Australia and see Taylor Swift than actually see her here in the U.S. Someone says, take your family to a national park, see America, experience nature. Look at that. The person says, all you see is unhappy families there. He said, just to stand in line for hours. Facts. Look at that. Guy says he lives in Orlando. He'll never go to Disney. Ever. What is going on with these idiots doing this, guys? And they wonder why they're all broke. What a joke. What a joke. Clown world.
One of paying off our Disney trip in June and then on to our debt.
So we owe about $15,000 on our Disney trip coming up in June. And I want to have that by June, obviously. We need to regardless. And then on to paying off our debt, both of our vehicles, all of our credit cards, everything. I am a full-time student, a full-time employee at a hospital, mom, oil field wife, all the things. So I'm looking for all the ideas for side hustles that I can do while working full-time and being a full-time mom and wife and employee and student. So give me all of your ideas on what you do for your side hustles. I've already signed up for Amazon.
I can't, guys. Guys, how about you not be an absolute dunce, right, guys?
You stupid woman!
$15,000. $15,000 they're paying on a vacation. What an absolute joke. You guys know that this is her idea for a Disney vacation.
That shit is a 2-pack of ass. The fuck are you talking about? That shit stinks.
Guys, what a joke. And her husband's going along with this too.
Beta man!
Look at that. This guy says, as a Floridian, I can't imagine spending that kind of money on Disney. I hope you think it's worth it. And guys, they're already in debt. Guys, they already have credit card debt, car payments, and she probably has student loan debt. Look at that, guys. What an absolute mess. This is what you get as a man if you let a woman wear the pants in the relationship. Making all these emotional decisions, trying to go on vacation, all this foolishness. Guys, how stupid can a person be? Trying to get side hustles that pay for a $15,000 vacation. Guys, run from these women. If you see a chick like this,
Run! Go! Get to the chopper!
and let's be honest, guys, they're never going to pay this vacation off. Clown world.
So, quick poll, who else has put a vacation on their credit card before, and how did you pay it off, and how did you feel on the other side of it? I'm going to process live my feelings about this, because my first reaction was, oh my gosh, these people are going into significant credit card debt to pay for these vacations. And then my second thought was, wow, there's so much pressure on parents to create these memories, and there's got to be so much FOMO. Clearly, if this is in the New York Times, this is a trend. Two, I don't think it's necessarily bad to put a vacation on a credit card.
Of course you don't.
You could say that you're taking out debt when you're getting your student loans, all of that stuff. And so it's okay to say, oh, we're going to pay for this thing and then we're going to pay it off over a period of time. The challenge with that is that you're going to end up paying more, because if you're putting that on your credit card, that's interest you're paying every month on that. And this is not supposed to be shaming or judging the people who are doing this, but it's just acknowledging that in this culture we live in, that there's so much pressure for consumerism, and there's nothing wrong with taking your kids to Disneyland, but there's no reason to say, hey, I want to spend $5,000 to go do this thing. And so how do you build that savings into your monthly budget? In the same way that we think about saving for having to pay our annual car registration or paying our monthly insurance, that's how we should think about vacations. Anyway, this is something I'm really curious about. So quick poll, who else has put a vacation on their credit card before, and how did you pay it off, and how did you feel on the other side of it?
You guys see how lackadaisical this dunderhead is about putting her Disney vacations and all this other stuff on her credit cards? This is the way that women think. And guys, this is why that if you're a 40 or 50-year-old guy, guys, you can't let these chicks in your life. No, I would say if you're 28 to 68, right? You manage to make it to that age, you're making money. At 28, you're starting to save and invest. And by 68, you should have enough money to cruise on down the line, guys. Why would you let someone like this in your life? $6,400 to $15,500. And all these people, I use my credit card for every single thing I purchase. Look at that. Person says, I work and finance vacations on a credit card is a bad idea. I get the reality of it, but that's the worst type of debt to get stuck in. Facts. Look at that. Person says, I understand that kids grow up fast and their summers might be filled with other activities, but why does it have to be Disney? Why not camping? Facts! Look at that. What a joke. Guys, all these Disney adults, all these Disney chicks, all these guys, run. Run. Guys, what? Especially a grown man. Why? And guys, maybe it's because, I'm almost 46 years old, but guys, sound off. Like, what were your vacations growing up? Because we didn't have expensive vacations, and we were just fine. But all right, you guys, this is AJ. I appreciate you guys. Like the video, share the video, drop a comment, hit the join button, because you members are the best. And guys, I'm out of here. Bye, guys.